Hello, YouTube. It's Carrie here, otherwise known as Fresh Orangina. How you guys all doing? What? I've decided to challenge myself a little bit for the season. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately. It's sort of like I kind of go phases in and out of that. I guess that's what happens over time. So I'm going to challenge myself a little. I feel like I want to kind of get back into it a bit more. And it's that time of the year. Hey guys, it's VLOGANUKKAH. Everybody else is doing Vlogmas. Hey, they can do their Vlogmas. I'm all about VLOGANUKKAH. 8 days, VLOGANUKKAH. So I'm going to try doing like a post every day, different little topics and stuff. Yeah. I decided that for the first post for VLOGANUKKAH, rolls off the tongue so easily. VLOGANUKKAH. We're going to do a little coffee talk. A la Rosemary. What's been going on in my life? Yeah, so I had a lot of surgery this past summer. I was out in California, hanging with my California WSPs, so you know who you are. Oh, yeah. I always have a lot of fun when I'm out there. I love California. Although, I have to say, did not get to spend very much time outside because I was recovering. But I did get to do the color run. So thanks, Nirvana, for inspiring that. That was awesome. And it was, it had to be, the pain and discomfort had to be gotten through, and for the most part, I mean, I'm still having, you still have like these little nerve zingers and stuff like this, like all the time. It drives, well, it's funny because I had them in my legs for a long time. Now I'm getting them in my arms, particularly here. There's like a bone there. It's like a bony part of my elbow that maybe had fat around it before, I don't know, or skin, or I don't know what, but it's like hits the table and like, never had to deal with that before. And then and the scar line kind of runs right there, and so like the nerve zingers, when that happens, it's not fun. But I've been trying to do some like basically like massage the scar line to break up the scar tissue. Make sure you don't get too many like adhesions or anything like that. It's supposed to be good for the scar line. I had that. I went to a specialist following my first surgery, so I had that on my medial thigh lift, and it seems to be healing. Like the scar seems to be healing really, really well. So I'm trying to continue that with the arms. Like, I mean, you can't see the bare arms right now, but look at that. It's crazy to me. It's so funny because you never really get over like some kind of dysmorphia at some point, right? So like, I think when I was younger, I thought I was fatter than I was. I was always teased for being fat or chubby, and I wasn't even really, like, if you look at me next to other kids when I was little, like in the 70s, I look like them. Maybe like a little tiny bit chunkier, but really, I was not what we think of as fat these days. But I was teased horribly for it. I was always teased for being fat. And let me tell you, I had a great appetite, and I still do. I love to eat. And I can still maintain this size, so why wouldn't I do this? But it's only through what I went through that I like, that I think I feel like truly equipped to do it. It's so funny because there's so many people after that started doing the whole like keto thing, and that is sort of different than my normal day-to-day eating. I don't calculate macros. I don't focus on fat grams or anything like that. I just focus on protein and produce. That's the basis of everything. Is no carbs, no sugar, no sweeteners, clean proteins. I cook a lot. I do not rely very much on prepared foods or restaurants even. It's funny. I think it was like I was living here for like a year and a half, and I had ordered in from a Vietnamese restaurant here, and at the time realized it was the first time that I ordered food into the house since I had moved a year, for a year and a half. It was like one time, which is kind of crazy. But really, I've changed my habits a lot when it comes to food. And it's funny because my sister is living with me now, her and her son. And, oh, he's so cute. Like, so cute. 6 years old. He's just like, ugh, adorable. And they have, so like, there's different kind of food in the house now. When it's just me, I get to say what comes in and what comes, what stays outside of the doors of my house. I can control everything in my environment here. I make my food, I bring it to school, so like I'm not stuck. I often will bring food if I'm going to someone's house, if I don't know what kind of food is being served or whatever. I know that I can always pick something up like when I'm out, because by now I know my go-tos, and like you can go to the grocery store and pick up a shrimp cocktail pretty much anywhere these days, which is great. It's great that they have that ready food to go to. But you sort of adapt and you kind of set your life up to support your lifestyle. And all of a sudden a wrench gets, thrown into the works, and how do you cope with it? You know what? I've had slip-ups. And quite frankly, I've had slip-ups all summer long because being on like all that pain medication clouds your judgment. And pain clouds your judgment too. When you're in pain, you want to indulge yourself. And like this past week, I've been sick. This is the first time I've been sick in like 3 years. I think I've said on my channel before, like, since I changed my eating, I haven't been sick. I haven't been able to eat from my garden. I haven't been able to eat fresh foods in quite a while. Fresh grown foods, that is. Like a little bit from my garden when I came back. Not a lot. Not what my diet is usually based in. And on top of that, it's been a stressful situation. My sister's under a lot of stress from multiple things, and she's buying a house right now. It was a quick closing. It's like everything is very crazy, and until things sort of get, settled down, it's a high stress time. It's right before the holidays. My parents are going to be coming here. I'm trying to organize my house a little bit so that I can have everything in place when school starts in January. Because in January, I go back to school full time. I don't want to make this too long, so I'll wrap it up. But I gotta say, I'm really, really looking forward to getting back to school full time. I'm really looking forward to it. So, yay school. High stress, but so far so good. We're getting through it. Things are happening. Things are starting to come together here. Tell me what you think about this. I don't know. This is new. This is like different. It's not my bed I'm sitting on recording from. So something a little bit different. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Happy VLOGANUKKAH, everybody.